Happy Monday. It's a brand new week and welcome to your favorite morning talk show with your favorite host, Anna Master and Aina Riza Quayle. We couldn't be more excited to bring you today's episode. We have a lot to unpack.
Yes. Firstly, Adora has gotten married.
She's gotten hitched.
Congratulations, Adora. We are so excited for you. And halala, man.
Halala.
Weddings are beautiful. And if you get married, tick,
Tick,
tick. And
like,
more
no,
ticks.
definitely.
And she looks amazing.
For me, it was the kiss. I was
That
like,
kiss went on
Like
and
it-
on and on.
that's the kiss of people who are in love. Not,
Yeah.
oh, you may kiss your bride. And then it's just that's what we love to see.
Yeah,
That's what we
definitely.
love to see.
So congratulations to
Congratulations
the
to the happy couple.
newlyweds. Yes.
Well, since we're on the topic of marriage, so AMA 2000s are apparently saying they don't want their boyfriends to pay lobola. What is your take on that? Apparently, so this one girl on TikTok said, I don't understand why a family can see that the man is struggling, but they still ask for lobola. Where does that money go? Is it towards the wedding, or do they pocket it? So now ex-users came for her and they were saying, well, lobola is for two things. First of all, it's so that the family sees that this man is financially capable of taking
Providing.
care of the wife,
Yeah.
right? And then also it's just how it's been done culturally. So what is your take?
I mean, I don't have a take because in my culture we don't do lobola. Okay, I don't know if what we do is a form of lobola,
Yeah.
but for us it's not cash. You only take, you give your woman one cow, and that's that. And then if you would like, you also give money, but it's not a thing of, yeah, okay, now for Aina, you need to give us 50,000.
Yeah.
It's your own thing. You decide. You can even give $10. You can even give $5.
Oh,
yeah.
I see.
You just give, and if you don't give, it's fine. It's not a big deal.
It's not a big
but
deal.
the big deal is the one cow.
Have there ever
Yeah.
been instances where this man can't bring a cow?
What are you marrying for if you can't bring a cow? No, a cow is a must. You need to bring a cow. That's like a must. If you don't have it, you must now and ask for donation from your family
so that you
members,
bring the
friends.
cow.
You must bring the cow. Without the cow, they cannot be a wedding. And if you, I know some cases where people have gotten married at the magistrate.
Yes.
Even when you go through the court in my culture, you must still bring the cow.
cow.
Now, some people who go through the court omit that procedure.
Okay.
And then now it's like you are not married to the big elders
I
because
see.
where
They
is
don't
your cow?
recognize
They don't
that.
recognize where is the evidence of your marriage.
I see.
But I would like to be lobolat.
Me
you
too.
must show me that you are serious.
Me too.
Like,
The
I
thing
don't
is-
think there's anything wrong with it.
You know what? For me, right? Because my boyfriend and I were two very separate cultures. Like when I say different, I mean completely different. So explaining the whole concept of lobola was so funny because he's like, "Wait, what?
Yeah.
What are you saying?" I'm like,
So
"No,
I need
this
to
just-
pay for you, basically.
I
I
was
need
like,
to
need
buy you.
You need to buy me. He's like,
Basically.
wait, what do you mean I need to buy him? Like, okay. So then I have to go through the whole process of explaining it. But then in a way you have to explain it so that it doesn't sound like you're trying to con this man out of
Yes,
his
because it really sounds or seems as if people must pay for you. It's
Yeah.
a transaction.
It's a transaction. Yeah, exactly.
I think that's what AMA 2000s are not agreeing with, the transactional part of it. Because if why are you paying for me if we love each other? Why are you then giving me money or giving my parents money so we can be together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think for them as well, it's a thing of most men tend to abuse that because it's like, but I paid lobola for you.
Yes.
So you must do whatever
you
I
must
want.
worship me, you must honor
Exactly.
me. Yes, I
Which
paid for
becomes a
you.
problem.
So I own you, basically.
Exactly.
It's a good concept, but it's also a problematic
It's
concept.
when it's not done right. For me personally, I told this man, I was like, listen, you must come with the monies and
You
the
must
cows.
lobola
Because you must
me.
have the cows, you must also have the money, and then of course my $100,000 engagement ring.
You're asking for too much.
I'm
Come
asking
to
for
me, my
enough.
dear.
I'm
Come to
asking
me.
for-
Me only ask for one cow.
That's it. And maybe a $5, that's it. But don't go anywhere. We will be right back with more interesting stories right after the break. right, getting right into it. Model says her face was edited with AI to look white. It's very dehumanizing, she says. A Taiwanese American model says a well-known fashion designer uploaded a digitally altered runway photo that made her appear white. In a TikTok about the incident that has been viewed over 1.8 million times in the last week, Shireen Wu says Michael Costello, a designer who has worked with Beyonce, Jennifer Lopez and Celine Dion, posted a photo to his Instagram from a recent LA fashion show. The photo depicts Wu in the slinky black ball gown that she walked the runway in, but her face has been changed, made to appear as if she is a white woman. In a statement posted to Instagram on Thursday and deleted less than 24 hours later, Costello denied altering the photo and said the image was a fan art sent to him by an unspecified source, but he took responsibility for sharing it. I didn't think before resharing it on my Instagram stories, as I was an emotional roller coaster resharing all that I was tagged in, the statement read. As a 21-year-old independent model who is not signed to an agency, Wu relies on small jobs to continue working. She said she did not get paid for the show, which took place during Art Hearts, a Los Angeles fashion week. To Wu, that's not an issue, but as long as it gets her face out there. I expected to be paid in exposure, she said, but I didn't get exposure because this is an edited photo. By cutting off my head, neither did the makeup artist, hairdresser, or photographer. That's what peeves me so much.
Yo, you see the difference.
Exactly.
Like, please put it on again so just that our viewers can see. Look at the difference.
It's two different people.
It's two different people. So the original one is the one on the
left. That's her.
On the left.
Yes, that's her.
That is her.
Yes.
Okay.
So now on the right, this one with the purple background, that is the digitally altered one.
Yo.
Look at the difference. You can't. Those are two very different people.
I hear what she means.
So apparently she did DM him and asked him.
But she doesn't look like a white person.
Who?
She said she has been made to look like a white woman.
Yeah, that looks like a white girl.
Isn't she an
No, she is Asian, but then she's saying the AI version is basically her as a white woman.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Honestly speaking,
she did DM him, and then what?
So she DM'd him and said, "Hi, Mr. Costello, like, why did you replace my photo?" And he said, like, the screenshots were there somewhere on the internet if you Google the story, but he was basically saying, you should know that I booked you on my show, so why would I replace your face if I didn't like you? I liked you, that's why I put you in my show. If I didn't like your face, I wouldn't have put you in my show. I'm just like,
okay, that's a bit not on.
Like, also, why are you not checking?
Now, if you like me so much, why did you alter my face? So in his defense, he's saying he didn't check.
He's saying someone just sent him the fan art and then he didn't check, so he shared it to his social media.
Would you be pissed if this was you?
Yes.
Or would you just be happy?
So that's the DM. You should already know I selected you in my show and casted you because I liked you. If I didn't, I would not have cast you. And we have no control on the photographers or artists who send us pictures, videos, edits, illustrations, etc. or AI images. We appreciate everything and everyone's work. Your photo was posted in my videos and stories. So,
would you be angry?
Yes.
Why?
Definitely.
If you're an upcoming model who is being paid in exposure, do you think this is good for your career?
Honestly speaking, I feel like this is great for her career. The fact that this happened, because now she's gained more recognition because of this issue, right? So the thing is, I understand her defense where she was saying, I wasn't even paid for this show. It was supposed to be for exposure. But you're not even giving me exposure because that's not my face. Now people who are looking for this model that doesn't exist, because I mean, if they see me and they see my face, okay, they're going to search, okay, Diana Master, and then I pop up. But now you have this AI image and you're looking for that specific model, and I'm not that one. So you're taking from my plate, basically.
Okay, I understand. Now moving over to some cute news. An owner of the dog has been reunited with her dog.
Oh.
All right, Maya, the dog was found exhausted but in good health on Saturday after weeks of evading capture at Jackson Atlanta International Airport, the busiest in the world. She had escaped from her crate while it was being loaded on a flight from Atlanta to the Dominican Republic. Paula Rodriguez was traveling from her home in the Dominican Republic to San Francisco for a vacation when things turned for the worse. Her visa was cancelled, and this is according to a CNN report, and she had to spend a night in detention center before a return flight home was booked the following day. Now, but when Rodriguez went to board her flight, Maya was nowhere to be found, and border enforcement officers demanded she get on a flight without her dog. 2 days later, Delta Airlines told Rodriguez the dog was on her way to the plane when staff opened the crate and she escaped.
Oh, no.
Okay, that's not the dog though. The dog is the one in the crate that we showed first.
Yeah.
Those other images of dogs are just for illustration purposes. But yeah.
Oh, shame.
It's a cute
man.
story.
It's a cute. I'm glad that they were reunited though.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Okay, now something that's not so cute. So, a woman sent 5,000 Rand pocket money by a man she just met and complained it wasn't enough, has been labeled ungrateful by ex-users. If you've been single for a long time and trying to get back into the dating game, you'll know that it can be tough out there. Some people are looking for the one, while others are simply there for a hookup, so no one really knows what you'll find once you dip your toe in the dating pool. According to a TikToker whose video found its way on X, there's poo in it. In her video, she started by telling viewers that she took a year off from dating to focus on herself, but that she has now been she's been back on the dating scene for a month, and that she recently met a guy whom she describes as very established. She then shared that before she met the man, she had already planned and paid for a holiday. I paid my own flight, I paid my own accommodation, she said. However, she added that all she needed from her new guy was pocket money, even though she says that she had saved up and did in fact have her own pocket money. Having said that, she just wanted to see how he would show up for her if he wants to be in her life. He then did show up for her, but not quite the way she had hoped. Instead of asking for her banking details, he sent her an e-wallet of 5,000 Rand. This was clearly not enough for her. She went into detail about how well he treated her while they were dating, but that the whole experience was ruined for her when he sent her only 5,000 Rand for pocket money. She even admitted that she was expecting him to send a whole lot more since he's still courting her. While her video was made to share her experience in why she's now off dating, she received no sympathy from ex-users, especially from the guys.
No, she's ungrateful. What?
5,000 just nje.
5,000 Rand.
Just nje.
For mahala.
For mahala. And keep in mind,
additional money to what you already have.
and keep in mind, they've only been on 2 dates.
She's ungrateful.
How you? Okay, fine. To each their own. You already asked for money 2 dates in, but the fact that this man sent you 5,000 Rand. There are
5,000
people.
is a lot of money.
There are people that have been in relationships for years and their boyfriends don't send them even 1,000.
All they get is the $1 knickknacks chips.
Exactly.
And that's that. Oh, a stocky like a.
And that's it.
That's like you get 5,000.
5,000. She's like, there's poo in the dating pool.
What?
Miss Ma'am, I'm sorry, what? For me, right, already asking for, I can't ask for
This
money.
girl is not make sure.
She's not. For me already, I can't ask for money, right? Like if we're dating, my boyfriend just, like he must just be like, okay, listen, fine, right? There's money. I can't ask for money. It was the same thing even when my dad was still alive. I couldn't ask him for money. Say, Dad, may I please have money to go buy A, B, C, D, E. He just knew that every Friday he's giving me money just in case there's something that I need. Because I find it weird asking for money.
No, bruh. Like, let us be. Some people are so entitled. Why are you so entitled to someone's money like that?
Honestly speaking.
If you claim to have your own money, you claim to have your own money. So why do you want somebody else's money so desperately if you have your own?
Besides, you've gotten 5,000 5,000 rand.
That's half 10K.
Like, nah, sis. Apparently, she's like, no, because, like, what am I going to do with 5K? A boat cruise is already 3K. But you said you paid for the trip. You said you have your own pocket money.
This is pocket money. We cannot measure pocket money, especially if it's coming from someone else.
Yeah.
For yourself, maybe you can measure it to say that, okay, from my salary, I'm going to save 10K every month. By the time it's my vacation, I have 50,000.
Yes.
But if I then come to you and say, Diana, take a $10 for pocket money, you just take it.
Exactly.
You don't go measure it.
For me, I'm there like, oh my goodness, thank you so much.
This man is sweet. You, man,
no,
are not
she's
giving.
not giving.
You need to do something to your character. Revamp or something.
But that brings us to the end of our top stories. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Would you, after 2 dates, willingly send someone 5,000 rand? And you that is receiving it, would you gladly take it? We want to know. Let us know. We'll be right back with more Smell the Coffee after this break.
Neo Paints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neo Paints commits to our quality guarantee and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neo Paints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
All right, let's take a look at this interview. It's a very interesting one.
Yeah, let's have a look. The Namibian entertainment industry is abuzz with the name Lena Chipwata. The star is evidently making a name for herself and a brand bit by bit. And today she's not only here to talk about her passion of modeling, she's also here to tell us how we can also become as great of a brand that she is. How are you, Lena?
I'm good, thanks, Aina. How are you?
I am fantastic. First and foremost, congratulations. You are doing so well. You were in Cape Town and you had the opportunity to model on an international stage, continental stage, if you will. How was that experience?
So first I went to Durban and a friend of mine that I actually met at Windhoek Fashion Week, his name is Nkolisi Luke. He was having his own fashion show and he invited me and 2 other models to come and walk for his show as well. We did that first and then we headed on to Cape Town. I absolutely love international stages.
Nice.
It just gives us a feel of where Namibia is headed to and what we are aiming for. And for more Namibian models to be going out there on international stages to bring back the knowledge home. And it's just amazing. I just really, really love being on international stages.
It's really amazing. All right. Tell us about your career, your background. Where does your love for modeling come from and all about you?
You know, funny thing, actually, I grew up a tomboy, right? I grew up a tomboy.
Hard to believe.
Nobody ever believes me when I say that. I grew up a tomboy, and at some point, my uncle, a really good uncle of mine, or one of my favorite uncles actually, he is the one that came up to me. I think I was 16, and he said, "I really think you should consider this modeling thing.
Oh, nice.
You are like really tall and slender and really pretty. I think you will do well." I was just like, "I'm really just trying to play soccer. Just leave me alone."
I'm trying to chill with the boys.
No, for real. Even till today, most of the times I hang around guys. But it took my grandmother not buying me soccer boots because she and my uncle decided they are going to make sure I get into this modeling thing. And I did. And in 2016, I started my career. I remember the first fashion show I went to audition for was a Couture by Kim. It was a cancer awareness fashion show. And I got it. And because I got like my first, I got into my first gig on my first try, I had the confidence. I had all the confidence. I made friends with all the models in the industry. I went to all the auditions and I made all the, I won't lie, I really made most, if not like 90% of my auditions. I made it through, and I just started rolling. I just started meeting people, networking,
Yeah.
and that's how my career started, really.
Wow. And you come from such, a privileged space or home, where black parents are the ones to encourage you to really go after your dreams. I think that's a beautiful story. I
Yeah.
think that is, something that we lack in our society.
Yes,
and,
yes.
kudos to your parents, kudos to your community for uplifting you in that
Yeah.
way. All right, and then right now you are busy paying it forward. You are
Yeah.
busy with your learnership kata, modeling training workshops. You are training a lot of aspiring model on how to take up space in your industry. You recently had a workshop.
Yeah.
Tell us about some of the lowlights and highlights, when you were dealing with that.
I think some of the challenges, I wouldn't really take them as challenges, because when you're doing something that you're really passionate about, you already know what to expect. You already know that there are going to be people that are going to say, that are going to have negative things to say, or there are
Yeah.
going to be people that are going to just sort of be a problem in this space or in this time of doing stuff. So I've already prepared for myself mentally for it. But I do want to focus on the highlights. I absolutely love that mostly the youngins were coming through.
Okay.
I loved that they were so excited to even just meet me, to meet my friends that are also models that I also brought through for the workshops. This is my second workshop that I'm doing, and it was amazing. We're not actually done with the workshops for this year yet, and I'm really, really excited to meet people from different towns,
Yeah.
to make people's dreams come true. When I was starting up, when I was an aspiring model, I had to do it myself. I had to go to auditions, I had to make friends with people,
Yes.
I sort of had to do it myself, but I'm there. I'm there like a guide, basically, for the models, for the aspiring models. Before you go to auditions, there's so many things that we do wrong. There's so many things we don't know. So many people don't even know what a Z card is.
Yes.
So for you to come to the workshop and for me to teach you and sort of give you or hold your hand, basically, hold your hand during this time is something I think we all need, not just in the modeling career, in so many other careers in life.
Yeah, and I want to second that, it's always good when you have a community to sort of stand in
Yes.
the gap for you.
Yes.
And that is what you're doing for so many amazing young people. Shout out to you.
Thank
Amazing work. You spoke about not being done with the workshops. And right now, I understand that you're doing one-on-ones
Yes.
with models.
Yes.
Who is eligible
Yeah.
for these one-on-ones, and how do they then sign up?
Okay, so because getting the models to come in from different towns and working with them in groups and stuff can be a sort of a challenge also.
Yeah.
A lot of the models opted for one-on-one training, and honestly, for me, as long as you are passionate about it, I like to work with really, really passionate people, not just in the modeling area, whether I'm emceeing, presenting, whatever it is. I like to work with really, really passionate people. So, and right now I'm working with models from the ages of 13 up to 30.
Yeah.
So you'd be very surprised that a 13-year-old is actually killing the runway.
Nice.
And I'm really excited to work with them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Talking about killing the runway, you will be killing the runway this year again at the MTC Windhoek
It's feeling
Fashion
like I'm
Week.
furniture now.
What can we expect from you on the runway?
Oh my goodness, MTC Windhoek Fashion Week. I love them so much.
Yeah.
They're doing so much for us in the modeling space, doing so much for us as models. People come from all over the world to come and watch us walk, and they're giving us the opportunity. This year, Lena Shipwara on that runway.
Hey!
I think I'm really just going to give it my all, like I do every single year. I'm very excited to work with different designers every single year. This year, I saw, of course, I got a peep of the collections that are going to be showcased this year, and I'm also really excited about that. Another thing, I just heard yesterday that all the front row seats of all the shows are sold out.
Yeah.
That just means it's going to be an amazing show, and I am ready. I'm so ready. I've started working out already a few months ago, preparing for this. Usually I get a lot of like radio stations and stuff call me to the back to do a few interviews. I'm already ready for all of that. I'm ready for everything.
Love.
Absolutely.
You spoke about, being a TV presenter, model. You are basically everything.
Yeah.
What are you not? I mean, where do you find the balance to do all these things, to juggle all your careers?
Yeah.
Do you believe in a life balance, or do you believe in a, career balance?
So my passion lies in media.
Yes.
So I'm somebody that can work in front of the camera, behind the camera. I'm just very passionate about the media space. So everything that I do is under the umbrella of media.
Yeah.
I'm an influencer, I'm a television presenter, I'm a model, everything. And because I work in media, it's, everybody. We work and we all know each other. We all work together. The industry is really small. So I don't really feel like there's sort of like a balance type of thing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing for me. And because it's very much what I'm passionate about, I don't really see it as a job. I don't really see it as a job, and that's what I love about what I do.
Yeah. All right, Lena, thank you so much for joining us on Smell the Coffee. We wish
Thank
you
you for
all the
having me.
best. You're welcome. We'll be right back with more Smell the Coffee. Stay with us.
Well, lovelies, the time has come for us to say our goodbyes. Thank you so much for joining us on today's episode of Smell the Coffee from Diana Master and Anna Reza Cuello. It's all our love, all our light, and adios.